Don't forget to click that subscribe and bell icon to receive a notification each time I upload a new video. So I've got a really busy week next week. I do. All weeks seem kind of busy. So with next week being like the last kind of full week before Christmas, I've got to sit and plan because there's loads of things that I need to make sure that I get done by a specific time. Obviously I've got like all website orders that will just be going out as normal. We're experiencing postal strikes here in the UK. Post services intermittently going on strike. So some days they're working, some days they're not. Post offices are staying open, so you can still take your post to the post offices. But postmen who collect the mail from the post boxes, that kind of stuff, aren't necessarily working. So you've got to make sure that you take your post to the actual post office if you want to get into the system. But you don't know how long it's going to be before it gets processed. So yeah, there's been delays here in the UK for probably the last month or so, really, on and off. But, you know, it's just one of those things. You don't know how long something's going to take to get into the system. Once you're actually out into like going to international post, that kind of stuff, it's fine. You know, there's just like normal kind of seasonal delays with that kind of stuff, because obviously last posting days for Christmas and that kind of thing have already gone. But it's just weight of post kind of thing to all over the rest of the world. But here in the UK, usually you can stick something in the post and a couple of days later it arrives in its place. But you don't know that at the moment. Anyway, I digress. So apart from thinking about that, I've also got to make sure that I get the last mid-month mini mission inspiration sorted, filmed and done for Saturday coming up. Not Saturday, this coming Saturday, because I've got something else to do this Saturday, but it's the Saturday after. Because don't forget, timey-wimey, you're watching this after at least like 4 or 5 days after I've recorded this. So yeah, I've got that to think about. I've also got to think about the last artsy trio of the year as well, which is going live on December the 28th. So I want to get that filmed and done and uploaded and scheduled so that I don't have to worry about that between Christmas and New Year. So that's sorted out. Luckily, the mission inspiration for January 2023 doesn't have to go live until the 8th of January, because that's the first Saturday. And I think I know what I'm doing now for the year. All the challenges and that kind of stuff. So thank you to everybody who gave me feedback and suggestions for what I could do for the challenges for next year. Greatly appreciated. It did help. I didn't go with any of your suggestions in the end. Hear me out. Not that there weren't good suggestions, they were extremely good suggestions. It's just that I thought of something else. So, and that's what I'm going to go with. So yeah, I can literally plan the entire year like I did last year, which takes the pressure off me every month to think of what I need to do. So blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so I need to get that sorted out as well. So it's going to be busy work-wise, because not only that, but I've got day job stuff to do as well. But we've got a real busy week next week. We've got to go to York. We've got a chocolate making course to attend that one of our friends, Karen, has bought us for Christmas. So we've got that to do on Wednesday. On Monday, I'm taking mum and dad down to one of the local wholesalers because they want stuff, and mum wants to look at all the Christmas stuff because they have a big Christmas selection. So all lights and decorations and all that kind of stuff. She wants to have a look to see if there's anything else she can add to her decorations for the year. But it's just going to be a cram-packed week full of things to do. So I just have to remember to make sure I take my phone with me.
those, it's those kiddies that look like they're
Merry Christmas, one and all! Come on! Here we go! Listen to my Christmas song. I wanna thank you for the gift. Send you this Christmas card to say it's time to have you here. There's a choir over there. There's a choir over there. Watch the choir. We've got one LED and hanging down the window of everything. It makes all the difference. Hello, you alright? These, I've just got some more in, i.e. the tubes, so I'll be putting them on the website this week. We've got the web address, so I'll put them on and they'll probably go on Wednesday.
On the way, both of you. It's all nice and warm. We're in Newark this weekend. It's actually, is it 5 o'clock or 4 o'clock?
it's
Quarter to 4 and we finish at 6:30. So it's very cold, but it's very, very festive. We've got the choir, we've got all the lights, Christmas lights up. Have a little walk around. And look who's here, it's Helen!
It's me and Santa Claus!
And Santa's here!
I've been a good girl.
You're always a good girl. Have Janet been a good girl? That's Helen's mum. Has she been a good girl, Janet?
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes, because Santa...
So Santa's here, so...
Merry Christmas from England! Newark! Woohoo!
Look who we've got here. Fantastic. Oh, we like the hat. Very cool. And all your beautiful Christmas wares.
Christmas hats?
Christmas hats as well. Fantastic. You're wearing one as well.
But of course.
Beautiful.
So, God, the morning sun's bright. I'm off to Mum and Dad's this morning. I promised them that I would take them to one of our local wholesalers because Dad wants to... Let me just put the camera up on that mount there, that's better. Dad wants to stock up on kitchen towels and toilet paper for over the Christmas period. Don't ask. It's best not to. You know, pensioners do get strange ideas in their heads. Anyway, so I've promised them to take them to, like I said, our local wholesalers. Dad's come in for the TP and the kitchen towels, but they've also got a big Christmas section where they sell lights and decorations and things like that. So Mum wants to come and have a look to see if there's anything that she can add to her Christmas festivities and festive decorations. So that's the plan for today. So we'll be going over, maybe doing a little bit of shopping as well, grocery shopping, and then take them down to the wholesalers and see what they can find. So, just got back from going to mum and dad's. Just put the scarf away there. I've bought a Christmas tree shaped light for the front garden. Last year we had a real Christmas tree that we put lights around. Didn't want to do that this year because it made a mess of the lawn out front. So I bought it's like a tree shaped kind of cone, if you like, with a light on top, with light all the way around it. Anyway, we'll be putting it up in the next day or two, so I'll show you what I bought. But I think it'll just add to the Christmas decorations this year. I forgot to mention that Mum declined to have a photograph taken with Santa, mainly because she says, my hair's not right this morning. So I had a photo taken, Dad had a photo taken, but Mum declined on account of having a bad hair day. We're going to Indigo Blue this morning. Due to the popularity of the wavy line generator on Saturday, I'm going to have to go and cut some more. So yeah, we have a little bit of a trek down the motorway today. I think Ian wants to do a few bits and pieces himself on the laser cutter, and I could do with just stocking up on a few of the other bits and bobs as well, such as the Deakin edge paper tearers and a couple of the Traveller's Notebook sets, which I think I'm out of stock of as well. So I'm going to try and get those back on the website as soon as possible, and like I said, and stock up on the wavy line generator, which was, I think, sold out overnight on the Saturday. So thank you very much to everybody who's purchased one of those. I've just remembered what Ian wants to have cut. He wants his paper clips cut in. You remember the clear, transparent paper clips that he's done? Yeah, he needs a load of those cut in because, again, he sold out of those pretty quickly. What do you mean, can you tell them you've got a cold?
I've got a cold.
I was going to say, we're already filming.
We went out, before we went out the weekend to Newark, I had a bit of a cold. It's all gone onto my chest now, so I was outside for 6.5 hours. Was it 6.5 hours? Yeah, 6.5 hours. So I'm a bit poor. But we've put all the decorations up today, Bentley, myself and Mike.
Mm-hmm. So, the new fireplace now has the stockings, which is what it was intended for, with a few little twinkly lights, and the tree's up.
Tree number 1.
Well, yeah, tree number 1, because, you know, so this is the first time, or the first Christmas after painting the walls the dark blue, and we don't lose anything, do we, with having the walls dark. Tree looks lovely, very sparkly. And then, of course, into the kitchen.
The stairs, of course.
Yes, I shall just pop the light on for the staircase. If I can find where the light is. There we go. So we have the wreath up the stairs with the bows. All up there. And then, of course, there's the big bow on the mirror. Big bow on the mirror. And then into the kitchen we have the lights, well, not the lights, sorry, the bells, the tinsel. We have another wreath on the door there. And then we have the poinsettia, another little Christmas tree, and the big wall wreath. And then just a little bit of tinsel up there. And just round Ian's mum and dad, God bless them. And of course, I've got to show you the lights outside now, haven't I? So let me just turn that off. You've already seen the wreath on the door. Let's turn that round, hang on a sec. So that's the wreath on the door. But we have a new addition this year. Apart from all the twinkly lights up there, we now have this because last year we had a real Christmas tree with the lights all around it. Didn't want to have a real one this year, so we've got that instead, which is very festive, don't you think? Look who's with us in the office today. Hello. You've had a nice day today, haven't you? Because you've been at Gamma and Gandad's this morning. Yes, you have. Very good boy. Yeah, you're a good lad. Yes. We got Teddy. There you go. You have a cuddle with Teddy. He's a good boy. Oh, am I boring you? Sorry. The poinsettia is poorly. It's starting to drop leaves now. I don't know whether it's because A, it needs more water, or whether it's because it's too or it's had too much water, or whether it's too warm or not warm enough. Yeah, it's not looking its best. Look, I've lost an entire section of the red leaves from that bit there. Oh dear. Poorly poinsettia.
A very good morning. Well, I'm saying good morning.
It's the middle of the night.
Middle of the bloody night. Good morning, everyone. Mike and Ian here. We're just on our way to Mum's to drop Mr. Bentley off because we're going to York to a chocolate making course.
Yes.
That our friend Karen has given us for Christmas.
Yes, it's a beginner's course in how to make handmade chocolates. How lovely.
I don't think many are I'm still full of cold, by the way. I don't think many are going to get home, to be honest. Do you think they'll stop me? I think they'll throw me out if I start trying to drink the chocolate out of the pan.
Probably will.
So yes, we're on our way, so we'll keep you posted.
So we're back. We've just got back from, well, we picked up Mr. Bentley from Nana and Grandad's from this morning. We've just got back from that epic trip to York. I know.
Easy to travel to Mongolia.
I know, it would have been. So yeah, it was a bit of a farce this morning, wasn't it?
Yes.
When we got to Nana and Grandad's, because we were running a little bit late, I left my phone behind, didn't I? But you can
Mine was flat.
Yeah, by the time when we actually started, just after we filmed a little bit this morning, saying about where we were going,
Yeah.
you realised that you hadn't put your phone on charge, had you?
No.
So, and there was no phone charger in the car. So we couldn't really do any filming in the chocolate place, could we? Not that we were allowed to film anyway. Hang on a second. Not that we were allowed to film anyway. They didn't want you taking your phone out, did they?
No.
And taking pictures. So we did the course, which was basically learning how to make chocolate, like truffles, if you like. We both did some. They then offered to sell us the equipment for the moulds and all that kind of stuff, with a whopping great big 10% off. So a whopping great big 10% off £200 is what it would have cost to buy the stuff to make the chocolates at home.
I'll go to the shops.
I don't think so. So out of 300 grams of chocolates, which is basically what we made today between us, Mum and Dad have had some of them. We've eaten more than we needed to.
200 grams, isn't it? 100 grams each?
Oh, I can't remember. It was quite a few.
100 grams each.
Is it 100 grams each?
Yeah.
Something like that anyway. Out of all that chocolate, because obviously we gave some to Mum and Dad for looking after Mr. Bentley, the ones that we'd made, this is what we've got left. That's it. A measly 4. So, and these are, what do they call these? Champagne truffles.
I don't like them.
No, you don't, do you? Which is why there's still some left. But all in all, it was a very enjoyable and interesting day.
Yes, it was.
Just a very long one. There's a doggy out there. It's cold, it's frosty. But look, he's still got some energy left. A big daft dog. I think these are what are called zoomies. Oh, that's it. He wants his tea. I'd like to say a huge thank you to all of my angels, because without you, these videos would not be possible. And don't forget to check out your exclusive angel-only content over on my website. Thank you.